Everyone, to day 8 of David's Teas 24 Days of Tea 2025 edition, and I'm super excited for today's tea. Now, this isn't a new tea to me. I've had this so many times in the past, but it's a classic. And while it might be kind of basic, I'm looking forward to it because sometimes those basic flavors are what you need in a nice cup of tea. Now, without further ado, day 8 brings to us organic cream of Earl Grey. Now, Earl Grey tea is a classic English tea named after, well, Earl Grey. I learned that from the Twinings tea store masterclass I took last year when I was in London. And I'm excited, again, to have this from David's Teas because this is a black tea. I've been waiting to hit the black teas this season because, well, sometimes a traditional black tea just really hits the spot. For those wondering, this is 3 out of 3 dots on the caffeine scale, so it will be a nice little pick-me-up. And when we look at the ingredients, we have organic black tea, natural cream of Earl Grey flavoring, cornflowers, organic marigolds, and for those wondering, it is kosher. The ingredient list ain't a lot, but when done correctly, an Earl Grey tea always hits the spot. So offhand, when you do a little scent test, right, you get a nice silky black tea scent. And I love David's Tea's black tea because of that. They're not super bitter. They're very silky tasting and smelling for that matter. And they usually take away a lot of the bitterness that other black teas I've had. But with that, you get a sweetness from that cream of Earl Grey flavoring. So let's take a couple sips and let's see what we got. Now, this is exactly what I was looking for. You get that nice black tea taste. But a little bit of like a sweetness. It's a different type of taste that's coming in here with the black tea. And you can tell it's the Earl Grey flavoring. But when you think about it, maybe it's the marigolds also, or the cornflowers that kind of gives it a little bit of a floral taste. And while this isn't full on a black tea, of course, there are other things in here. It has that very familiar English flavoring that you would know from an Earl Grey tea. And while Twinings tea is the only authentic Earl Grey tea, they taught us that too because they have still the seal of approval from the Earl's family that says that they're like the only official one. David's Tea's cream of Earl Grey is fantastic. You know, I had to be up early today for work, so having a little bit of caffeine today as a little bit of pick-me-up, perfectly fine by me. I am happy for this tea also because it's very cold out, and black teas usually just hit the spot for me when it's chilly, that and a chai tea, but today for day 8, I couldn't have asked for a better tea to just kind of tone down the day, if that makes sense, wind down, per se, and just reflect and think about all the teas that are yet to come in the next 3 weeks. You know, we're on day 8. We have 16 more teas to come. And I'm all for it, guys. Cream of Earl Grey, a great black tea, nice sweetness, a little bit of a floral aroma to it, but it hits the spot, especially on a cold winter day. If you guys are following along, what do you think about Cream of Earl Grey for day 8? Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. As always, thank you for watching, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Until tomorrow, I will catch you later. See ya. Bye.